Good afternoon and welcome to Swechotv. This is the 1 p.m. Prime News. We give you what matters as far as the country is concerned and the entire interest of each and every individual. We cover it right here. Beginning with our bulletin, East African Legislative Assembly Kanini Kega records a statement at the Oljoro Orok Police Station in Nyandarua County regarding an alleged attempt of his life Monday evening when his vehicle was allegedly attacked in the Kasuku area of the constituency, which neighbors Olkalau. Kega has blamed the government for his woes, saying the plan was to intimidate him and the opposition team ahead of the Olkalau by-election. However, Kega's driver was reportedly arrested and is facing charges of driving a vehicle without a number plate.
A little bit ahead, a Prado, either gray or black in color, and it was a new car, blocked us again. Broke the windows of the car because the engine of the vehicle was still running. So I think maybe they thought that we are still inside the vehicle. The people who are pursuing me had one mission, either to kill me or to abduct me. We are a team that is operating parallel to the established police force.
The plainclothes police officers with unbranded vehicles are the goons Kenyans are complaining every day about. You touch us, you touch Kanini Kega. This government is going within 1 year. And when they leave office, we are coming for you. We are coming. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it is going to be vendetta.
Tajua mambo ya namba ni driver najua. I don't know why the issue of the number plate is coming so much. Because what is important is that I got myself invaded by police officers.
If we are being beaten, we are being followed. That's why we are removing our number plate. Because we have to do it. Because wanatuwinda kama swara.
Moving on, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has fined Nakuru Town East Member of Parliament David Gikaria 2.5 million Kenyan shillings over alleged violations of the Electoral Code of Conduct during the Olkalau by-election campaigns. Gikaria was again absent from the proceedings. This comes as the IEBC chairperson Erastus says the Olkalau by-election will proceed as scheduled, urging parties involved to shun violence and exercise restraints before, during and after the Thursday much-anticipated voting exercise. Inspector General of Police Douglas I. Jikanja says up to 1,000 police officers have been deployed to boost security in Olkalau, with the electoral body warning politicians disguised as super agents against disrupting the polls.
Culpable of breaching A, paragraph 6H of the code, by reason of his claims that he disputed cash.
Make sure that it's only the authentic register that is being used during these elections. We've seen situations where in some cases goons are present in our electoral areas, are mobilized.
The National Cohesion and Integration Commission, NCIC, has with growing concern been monitoring a disturbing escalation in political rhetoric.
Deployed 4 platoons of the General Service Unit officers. I have deployed 4 platoons of anti-stock theft unit officers. I've also deployed 4 water cannons.
We don't want incidences whereby IPO is called upon to either investigate or follow up cases which actually arise either by malpractices.
In religion matters, Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Kenya, Hieronymus Joya, has suspended 7 priests over alleged violation of church law. In a major shakeup, the first of its kind in the diocese, the priests have been relieved of their priestly and pastoral duties pending investigations into allegations of abuse of ecclesiastical power, negligence and administration, and financial management. The Diocese of Maralel has also announced the new appointment and introduced a series of stricter regulations aimed at strengthening accountability, governance within the church.
Padri aliyesimamia hospitali ya Wamba ambaye ilifanya hata hospitali ifungwe. Ya pili ni utumiaji vibaya ya rasilimali. Isipokamilika kulingana na utaratibu ya Kanisa Katoliki, tunaitisha sasa msaada wa serikali ili sasa mambo haya yatatuliwe kotini. Hastahili kuwa mahali kwa mabaa. Hata katika nyumba mahali wanaishi hawastahili kunywa, kwa sababu tumejua madhara ya nini, ya pombe. Kwa sababu wewe unatoa maisha yako, usije ukawa na vikwazo ati una mwanamke huko ambaye anahitaji msaada, una watoto huko ambaye unatakikana kushughulikia. Sivyo, uwe huru ya kutumikia watu ambao unatumwa kuwatumikia.
We are taking our first commercial break. Don't go too far, since we are coming back with some of the stories in our own highlights. Welcome back. The government says it will not relent in its payroll clean-up drive after an internal audit exposed shocking irregularities, including unborn children and minors drawing salaries from the state coffers. The audit also flagged civil servants receiving multiple salaries, irregular payments, and other anomalies that have laid bare deep-seated rot in the public service payroll system. The investigation estimates that payroll fraud and related leakages have cost taxpayers 6.2 billion Kenya shillings, raising fresh questions about oversight, accountability in the government.
So issues of employees or the civil servants who are employed before they were born. The also cases of employees or civil servants who are employed before the age of 18. Those employees that they are sharing bank accounts. They are employees with no bank account, but money have been paid. How can we have employees in the national police with no bank account and are getting paid? So we need to know. You need to know what is it? Employees paid arrears accumulating beyond 6 months. Why would the government be accumulating arrears for over 6 months? Why? So we need to. These are the questions which need to be answered, and answered with precision and with evidence. Whoever paid this. That 8 million Kenya shillings. Now
to matters court. A former army major convicted of killing his wife and 2 children 7 years ago will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Former military officer Peter Mugure has been sentenced to life imprisonment, bringing to a close a murder trial that gripped the nation for years. In delivering the sentence, the trial judge described the killing as barbaric and heinous, saying the severity of the crime warranted the maximum punishment.
Of the shoe, who knows where it pinches the most. It is a further altruism that it is always darkest just before dawn. For the record, my name is Major Mugure of the Kenya Defence Forces. Your Lordship, you and I have walked step by step through this highly charged and emotive public crime.
Has not shown any iota of remorse. The offense of murder carries punishment of death. This was infanticide and femicide. These are offenses which have become very rampant in our country, and they called for severe punishment. But the murders of the 3 accused persons I find were barbaric. The prosecution has called for death penalty, but in the circumstances of this case, and in bearing in mind the time the accused person has been in custody, I sentence him to life imprisonment.
That story brings us to the end of our today's 1 p.m. bulletin. But of course, from my side, I can see Denish Odera ready with the Sports Hub, where he will be telling us what has been happening in terms of sports matters. And of course, we really appreciate for keeping it live here in Swechotv. Remember to keep it live all the days of your life. Of course, we bring you news and all the coverage in terms of what you really need at your own docket. Thank you so much for keeping it in Swechotv. I've been your host, DEDAN Jack Arivi. Don't go too far. Odera is coming next with the Sports Hub.